Let's strip everything away, every object, every form. Imagine the universe emptied of all matter, no Earth, no moon, no planets or their satellites, no sun, no starlight, no galaxies. Erase it all. What remains when the physical is gone? What's left is not a void in the traditional sense. It's a space brimming with untapped energy. This concept defies material logic, but if you can linger in that realm, without a name, without a body, without identity or history, you begin to experience something extraordinary. In that state of pure awareness, the brain undergoes a profound transformation. Regions once fragmented by stress begin to reconnect. The mind shifts into a unified rhythm, operating as a single, harmonious system. As this coherence builds, brainwaves synchronize and amplify. The stronger the wave, the greater the energy. The brain becomes precise, structured, and functions as a unified network. Left and right hemispheres merge, creating a mental state known as wholeness. When the mind transitions from rapid beta waves to slower rhythms, it generates electrical impulses. These impulses are not random, they're intention. The clearer your intention, the more synchronized your brain becomes, and the more powerful the signal it emits. Now imagine creating not from physical effort, but from the field itself. If you exist as pure awareness and send out a signal from a coherent brain, that signal can ripple through the vacuum of space. Your intention electrifies the emptiness. If you are the source, why chase after anything? Consciousness is the organized brain, and the heart's energy is love. Pure love is the origin. If you fall in love with a future possibility and draw it toward you using the magnetic field of your heart, which has been measured to extend up to 3 meters, you begin to shape reality. Love is the force that binds atoms. The more aligned your heart is, the more energy it holds, and the more capable it becomes of attracting future outcomes. You broadcast a signal and magnetize experiences to you. When your energy matches a potential in the quantum field, you no longer need to pursue anything externally. This alignment brings synchronicities, coincidences, and opportunities. It's a pivotal moment, because people often don't realize how powerful they truly are. When this shift happens, they look back at past betrayals and hardships with indifference. They stop clinging to the past because they've proven something fundamental to themselves, something they've always known but may have forgotten. They are the architects of their own lives. And when synchronicity strikes, it evokes humility and awe. A deep sense of honor arises, honor in being human, in being alive, in having created something meaningful. It's not about wealth or health. Ask anyone in our community, it's about who you've become. People think they want things, but what they truly seek is wholeness. And once you feel whole, desire fades. What could you possibly want when you already feel complete? The game changes in remarkable ways. As we move closer to the source, a specific brainwave pattern emerges, one we can recognize, predict, and even reproduce. The person enters a deeply relaxed theta state, highly receptive to new information. This is a coherent theta phase. When they move beyond the ordinary, the next shift is into gamma waves, and they're flooded with love, not a trickle, but an overwhelming surge. It's a euphoric, ecstatic experience. They glimpse a version of themselves that's unknown, a reality we barely perceive. This encounter with the unknown might be mystical, revelatory, healing, or a connection to the source. They receive a fragment of wholeness. They become more complete. And when you feel more complete, your needs diminish. That's the truth. When you need less, you become more approachable. If you feel abundant, your instinct is to give. We know people who've generated millions and give it away freely. The more they give, the more they receive. It's their experiment. They're testing the principle. Because someone who feels abundant doesn't cling to what they don't need. They always have more than enough. The ultimate outcome of creating from the field rather than matter is a shrinking gap between thought and experience. Time compresses. The closer you are to the source, the less separation exists between 2 points of consciousness. That means things manifest faster in physical reality. And it doesn't matter when or how it happens. The moment you try to predict it, you revert to Newtonian thinking, overlaying the known onto the unknown. Consciousness within us honors free will and says, do it your way. To allow something greater to unfold, we must let go of the methods we've relied on all our lives. But that's hard. We're conditioned to control, to force, to predict, to fight, to manipulate, to deceive, to take, when we're matter trying to change matter to fill a void. But if there's another way to bridge 2 points of consciousness, and you begin to believe you're the creator of your reality, you stop trying so hard. The key with these individuals is that they're not doing it out of need, or to please a higher power, or to be righteous. They simply don't want the magic to end. They're not saying, I need to build my life. Their life has become extraordinary. They've come alive again. Beautiful things are unfolding. When they show up for themselves, they believe in their power to shape reality. If you don't show up for yourself, you don't believe. Showing up means investing in yourself and your future. Many people tell me, I've been doing this for 2 weeks, and nothing's changed. I tell them, you're not that good yet. And I don't know what else to say. It's not that it doesn't work, it's that you need more understanding, more clarity about what you're doing. Your health hasn't shifted. Fine. You want love and connection, but you spend most of your day in fear. You think you'll attract love? The key is to feel the emotion, not fear. And when it's hardest, that's when it matters most. That's when you're worthy. You're worthy of love when you reach that point. It's not about claiming it, it doesn't work that way. You're so worthy that you don't need anyone else, and that's beautiful. It's powerful to need nothing because you feel whole. I call that the natural state of being. That's why we practice heart-centered relaxation and mental alertness, because in that moment, biological, neurological, and genetic shifts occur. So many wonderful changes. Someone seeking wealth, love, or healing can't say, why am I not healed? Why don't I have a relationship? The person in the healing process would never say that. That's the old self speaking. Why don't I have something new? We'll find the answer. 2 weeks have passed, and you've spent most of your time in fear and lack, hating yourself and your life. If you think you're worthy of love in that state, you won't be happy. No one can make you happy until you are. That changes everything. You meet someone who's joyful for no reason. You must not only be consistently joyful, but also able to manage your emotions and focus in a way that inspires. You're moved by this person. Your relationship with them becomes a source of inspiration. You want to support them. You want to give as much as they do. You want to care as deeply. You want to be as kind.